What's going on, guys? How are you? Welcome to the Stogies Sessions, episode number 8. As always, this is Rafael and this is
Anya.
Today we're going to be discussing a pretty unique cigar. This is called the Mi Querida PapaSaka by Dunbarton Tobacco Trust. This is blended by Steve Saka, and this is actually a very limited release cigar. Limited production, limited release. Let's talk about the components of the cigar. So Anya, there you go.
Yeah, well, this is, like you said, Mi Querida. The PapaSaka, it's Mi Querida Black PapaSaka, which is, they have the PapaSaka and the Shaka Khan. So it's just Shaka Khan, it's a little bit bigger than the
That's
PapaSaka.
The longer one, right?
Yeah, the longer one.
Okay.
You wanted to smoke that one, but there's no way.
I did, but it's a pretty potent stick. So.
Yeah, well, the thing is that I haven't smoked this one. And I didn't want it to kick my butt so early in the morning. So let's say this is a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. Of course, it's a Maduro, as you can see. And then we have in the binder Negro San Andres, and for the filler we have Honduran, Dominican, and Nicaraguan, tobaccos.
Awesome.
So it's scaring me a little bit.
Don't be scared. We've handled some pretty strong cigars in the past.
I know. The binder helps us. I love San Andres tobacco, so I'm just guessing that it's going to be a good one, but I'm a little scared, so we'll see.
For those that know Steve Saka, you understand that he makes some pretty unique blends, and the guy's a master at blending cigars.
He is.
I'm very excited to try this one. I've tried numerous Dunbarton Tobacco Trust cigars. Obviously, we have the Blvd, the Sobremesa. Obviously, they have the very limited unicorns, Mi Queridas.
Sin Compromiso.
Sin Compromiso. There's a bunch of blends that he makes, and
we have them all, I think.
Yeah, we do have the entire line. So they're all very, very good cigars. So I'll tell you what. Let's cut this, let's light it, and let's get started on the review.
Yeah, let me just do a V on this one. I never do V on round sticks, but let's do that this time. Okay. Let's light it up.
All right, let's light it up.
Ugh, I'm scared.
So guys, while we light the cigar, as you can see, we have a very beautiful charcuterie board right in front of us. I'm sure you guys were looking at that and wondering what that's all about. So that is provided by Dibartolo Foods, located right here in West Palm Beach, actually right on Blvd, which is around the corner from us. And they're pretty unique because they have a large variety of Italian food, wines, drinks, stuff that you typically don't see at your everyday grocery store, such as, everybody knows Publix is big down here in Florida. So we'll definitely dive into that because I'm excited to try that prosciutto and the mozzarella there and get that rolling.
And not only the charcuterie board, the drinks. What we're drinking today, we have a Manhattan Special, which is a coffee soda. Very popular in Manhattan.
It's some good stuff, guys. This is some very good stuff. For those that know, you know. So this is some very good stuff.
Yeah, and look at my little stickers. See, it says Dibartolo Foods. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll put all the information down in the bottom.
Oh yes.
Of the video.
I'm not a big fan of cold coffee, and you even said that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of cold coffee, but this is actually very, very good.
Okay, let's see.
Very nice initial draw.
A little peppery.
I definitely got the peppery, especially when I did the retro hail just now. So
I'm scared of doing retro.
I did it. Look, my eyes didn't water, so that's a good thing.
I thought it was my plumper, but no, it's definitely the cigar.
No, it definitely starts off a little bit peppery, for sure.
But not overwhelming. It's a good amount of
It's an enjoyable peppery.
Oh yeah, and definitely like black pepper. It's really nice.
I'm sure as we go down the cigar, it's gonna mellow out a little bit.
Cocoa.
Definitely got the cocoa.
It's kind of sweet.
Got a little bit of chocolatey, like that chocolatey
sweet
cocoa flavor.
Mixed with that pepper, it's an interesting taste. But you know, everything the Saka makes is good. So
I enjoy all of Steve Saka's blends. And listen, Steve Saka, I mean, has a huge following. Huge following.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's like a cult-like following, to be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely.
It's hey, what is he dropping? What is he dropping? He's always dropping pretty unique stuff.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. It keeps it exciting, right? Like, I wonder what he's gonna drop next. So
people love him, and he's lovable. He can be a little grumpy sometimes, but he's a fun, a great guy. I love him to death. So
yeah. So kudos to Steve Saka. Definitely always, creating a buzz around the cigar industry, which is great. It's never a boring day with Steve.
Definitely not. And this is not a boring cigar at all.
No, this is actually very, very nice, very enjoyable.
I don't know if the coffee soda was the best thing to pair it with, because I'm getting like espresso, like really dark espresso, and then you have the coffee soda.
Correct. So I don't know if it's coming from that or from the cigar. So kind of, it's hard to really understand the flavors behind it. But
no, it's the cigar.
It's the cigar, right?
Yeah, because that one is a little sweet, and but this is a whole different taste. This is so good.
Very good stuff. Very good stuff.
Still the pepper in my lips.
You still got the pepper on your lips?
No, I was, and I think I put a plumper today, and I'm like, this is my plumper still. No.
I'm definitely getting the notes of cocoa, espresso, little earthy as well.
Oh yeah, it's you have Nicaraguan tobacco there. Of course, it's going to be a little earthy, and also it's not cedar. It's like oaky. You know the difference between cedar and oak?
Like a
smoky.
Like a charred oak.
But that's what it is. The difference between the taste of cedar and
definitely there's a differentiating flavor or taste.
Yeah, because when it comes to oak, when you have an oaky flavor, it's more like smoked something, like when you're barbecuing and you have like the smokiness, that taste of smoking in the meat. It's kind of like that, and then like cinnamon and nutmeg, those kind of tastes, maybe a little bit of vanilla too in it, but that's what I'm getting, like an oaky taste, not cedar, because we have gotten all those, you can really taste the cedar because it's more. Yeah,
so it's definitely a different note than that typical cedar that you're gonna get within certain cigars. Very creamy cigar, very creamy cigar. It's full of flavor. It really is full of flavor.
Oh yeah,
so,
and
for those that like a punch, that like a bold, a cigar that leaves a bold impression, this is something I would definitely grab and levitate to.
I love smoking a cigar for the first time and enjoy it, and I'm really enjoying this one.
Yeah, and we just got started.
No, and then you were the one who chose this one last night, like last minute. So yeah, I absolutely want to throw in a Saka line. So I'm a big fan of Saka. I'm a big fan of his stuff. Like we mentioned before, he's got a couple different cigars that we have here in the humidor. There hasn't been anything, to be honest with you, that I've smoked that I didn't like. Obviously, we got the brulees, we got the sobremesas, we have the Mi Queridas. The Mi Queridas have the Triqui Traca, and what's great is they all have pretty cool names. I mean, they get pretty creative with calling these things. Whatever they call them. We have the Umbagogs, the bronze backs. We still have those in stock here. Excellent stick. So we carry the entire line of Saka. Yeah, you keep talking, I keep eating.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna dig in. Just save some prosciutto and mozzarella for me, all right? So one of the reasons why I absolutely wanted to showcase some Saka stuff is because we're actually having an event here in May with Edka, who's our rep for Dunbarton. It's gonna be on May. Let me get the actual date for you guys. Sorry about that.
You have it saved? Because you forget stuff. So.
No, I have it saved, and actually I have it published on our Facebook page. Soon to be released on our Instagram, and obviously we're going to let you guys know now. Where are we? Sorry for the delay, but
slow.
Yeah.
Slow.
The event is going to be.
And he's still looking.
I am. Where is it? Friday, May 2nd, all right, at 6 p.m. We're going to have Edka here from Dunbarton Tobacco Trust. We're going to have an amazing event. We're going to have plenty of products. We're going to have some specials. We're going to have some deals. We're going to be raffling stuff off. We're going to see if we're going to have some food, maybe some live entertainment. But I want to make this a big event, and I want to invite you all to come on down and join us May 2nd at 6 p.m. here at Stogies.
Right?
Yeah, that's okay. Friday, May 2nd. So if you're in the area, or you're going to be in the area, we want you here. So don't miss it. It's going to be an amazing event. Yeah, Saka stuff is pretty unique, pretty cool. And like I said, we're going to be raffling off some pretty cool gifts, giveaways, deals. So come on down, join us.
Yeah. Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Why do you think, people, different people taste different things on the same cigar? Like you might taste something different than I taste in a cigar. What do you think? Why do you think is that?
I'll be honest. I mean, I think things of that nature are very subjective, right? So in a way, right? Like a painting, right? One person sees something, another person sees a completely different thing, but they're looking at the same exact picture. Also, I think it's the fact that people that have tasted more things or been introduced to more flavors and stuff like that, they tend to maybe pick up certain notes that somebody who has a bland palate maybe won't be able to pick up. So, somebody that enjoys food and can understand and appreciate food and can pick up the notes of the red pepper and this and that, whatever is in the spices, and can identify them. I think that's when somebody can identify it in a cigar. Possibly. I mean, I could be completely wrong.
No, and we are all different. We're all different, and our bodies are different. And some people have, might have some more taste buds than others, And some people might be a little bit more sensitive, have a more sensitive palate, and they're able to identify certain tastes. And some others just, go with memory, maybe some type of experience they lived in the past, and it's like, oh, I'm smoking this. It tastes like, I don't know, a cheesecake. Tiramisu cheesecake I had at the Cheesecake Factory 10 years ago. Something
so it's tapping
like
into their memory space.
Oh yeah, it could be something like that.
I'm actually gonna have some prosciutto while you.
Yes, do it.
While you elaborate a little bit.
I want to eat one of those stuffed peppers, but I'm just like, I don't know, we're like.
Go for it.
I don't want, because they're dripping a little bit of olive oil, because that's where they're, they put them in olive oil, and I don't want to be dripping olive oil all over.
Man, I'll tell you, this is some good stuff.
I know. That's so, yeah, going back to the whole, it could be my memory, it could be the environment, where you're at. Sometimes if you're I don't know, maybe what you're smelling around you, it reminds you of something. When you're smoking a cigar, you get that memory. Oh, it smells. Let's say with the oak, with the oak, like I was just talking about the oak and the cedar. It's, the stuff when whatever you're around, that kind of stuff is gonna get to you, and you're gonna smell it, you're gonna taste it. It's like, okay, this cigar might taste like this. So it could be something like that. You're struggling there.
I am struggling. Wow.
I love prosciutto, but that's the problem with prosciutto.
I don't care. I get down and dirty when it comes to prosciutto.
I like
some
more
fresh mutts.
I love salami and I don't know, like the hard stuff more than prosciutto. I like prosciutto, don't get me wrong, but Italians. I love Italians.
Hey, che si dice, eh? But yeah, I mean, coming from up north, I mean, this is what we enjoy.
No, and the thing is that you sit down and talk to Jimmy. Jimmy's he sounds like, somebody said, he sounds like one of the Sopranos. He's so special. I love Jimmy. Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah, Jimmy.
Jimmy
I love sitting
Dibartolo.
down having a conversation with Jimmy. He's amazing.
He's as real as I can be. He's the greatest guy that comes here. I'm sorry, to all the other ones. I don't care, but I think I love Jimmy more than anybody else here.
He keeps it real, which is what I love.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Jimmy. He tells it like it is, keeps it very, very real, and he's just Jimmy, So he's a guy you can definitely appreciate.
Oh yes. Oh, this cigar.
It's
this
good,
is so good. You smoked this one before?
I haven't.
Damn, this is okay.
Which I don't know why. I mean,
know.
it's sitting there, and
it's a limited edition. This is why do we keep picking limited edition?
You know why?
Why?
You know why I don't smoke it? Because I want to leave it for the consumer. I don't want to smoke all my good stuff. What's that song that Biggie had? Don't get high on your own supply.
Well, I don't care. I don't care. I'll smoke.
I'd rather give it to you guys, let you guys enjoy it.
Well, thank God I don't own this place, and I just work here so I can smoke them. This is really, really good. Oh, another good one from Saka. My son asked me the other day, Mom, can you train your palate to taste more in cigars? And yes, you can definitely train your palate. There's actually out there a product, and maybe more. I know about this one, which is Pro Palate.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Pro Palate. Yeah.
So talk to me about that. What does that do?
Well, I didn't use it, but I got to see it in person. It comes with a bunch of tools, and it teaches you how to actually train your palate. How to
get out of here.
How to taste, different notes, spices and all that stuff. So it comes with all that, the spices and all little ones.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really, really
cool. So what do
cool.
you do? Kind of grab a little bit of each spice and learn how to identify it?
It comes with a book and all that stuff. It's I'm talking about, I saw that thing like maybe 3 years ago, and back then it was like 200 and something. I might be wrong. But I think if you're really into cigars that deep and you want to learn more and more, and you want to, you just smoke it and you just enjoy it, but you don't know how to differentiate the different notes. If you really want to get into that, then research it. Go check. It might be, I'm just mentioning Pro Palate because I know that one. There might be other tools out there to train your palate. So I don't know. That's something that maybe can be done.
That sounds very interesting.
Are you researching Pro Palate now?
I'm looking it up. This is pretty cool.
You didn't know?
That's pretty cool. I had no idea.
Oh yeah. My friend Damon from North Carolina, he was the one who introduced that thing to me at his Charlotte Cigar Week up in North Carolina. Good people over there. Shout out to all my people in North Carolina. I love you guys and miss you, so hopefully I'll be up there soon. Why this is what are we doing here?
That's addictive, right? It's like once you pop, you can't stop. It's amazing.
But that's why I'm fat.
I'm telling you, it started to mellow out for me a little bit. It started off a little bit spicy. Definitely got the cocoa flavor. A hint of sweetness, a little bit of espresso in there, but it's definitely mellowing out, and it's actually becoming, in my opinion, even more enjoyable as we're smoking into the cigar.
Oh yeah. The
construction is very well.
I already asked it.
I love this wrapper. Look how oily. This is extremely oily wrapper.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's really beautiful looking cigar.
And then you have the silver from the band, and then the black, and the silver again when it says Mi Querida. It's
a really, really nice looking cigar, constructed very well, and beautiful wrapper, and plenty of flavor for sure. You're definitely not gonna be without flavor in a cigar like this. It's pretty. No. Yeah, it's definitely full of flavor. So.
Oh yes, it's definitely. Of course, it started a little strong with the pepper. I don't even feel pepper, and if you have a little bit of pepper in there, it might be like like the red pepper flakes. That's what I'm getting, and like caramel taste, like a little caramel taste. Because definitely, the sweetness has gotten a little stronger.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, you know, sometimes we talk about, you know, sweetness, and here we go with the tasting again. And people's like, oh, sweetness, because some people think that they put some sugar in it, or no, this is all natural, all from the soil. And this one is a great, great, great cigar.
Yeah. So I get excited.
How many boxes do we have?
We have quite a few boxes, guys. You know, and like I said, they're limited production, limited edition cigars. So if you're looking to pick up your PapaSakas or the SakaCon, we have both sizes. Come on down. So realistically, a cigar like this, because of the limited production, I limit it to 2 per customer, but I might be a little bit more lenient with that. Depends, right? Depends. We'll see.
Especially with your staff, right?
Yeah. We'll see. You know what I mean?
Especially with the staff. And this soda is really good.
Yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying it.
Like, I would never pick.
It actually goes well with the cigar.
Yeah.
It actually goes very well.
The whole thing is just like, I would have never. I don't like cold coffee at all, but this is coffee soda. It's not like I'm getting a you know, an iced latte, caramel iced latte. No, it's just coffee soda, and it's really, really good, and definitely goes well. At the beginning, it was just like, I don't know. It was a little confusing,
no,
but
it's pairing very well. I think the flavors kind of, you know, go with each other.
And Jimmy asked, like, you think it will go good with a cigar?
Hey,
like,
so Jim, yes. I'm smoking a cigar. I'm having the espresso coffee soda, the premium coffee soda.
Manhattan special.
It's actually going very well.
Oh yeah, you can find it at Dibartolo Foods.
Yeah, Dibartolo Foods. And obviously I'm enjoying the charcuterie board we're having here. This stuff is amazing. But look, I'm actually very excited. Going back to the cigar and Dunbarton, I've been wanting to do an event with Dunbarton for quite a while. So the fact that we have something set in stone happening here at Stogies, I'm like, wow, I'm super excited about it. I really think it's going to be an amazing event.
Oh, yes.
Trust me, guys, you don't want to miss a Saka event. I mean, we'll see what goodies we come up with for that event.
But he has a lot of, we have a lot of red meat lovers there too.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll have some red meat. I don't know. We can talk about that a little later. Maybe we can do a barbecue. We should do a barbecue. No, I'm just
We're
joking.
definitely going to throw the information out there as we get a little closer.
As we figure it out what we're going to do at the end,
Yep.
But, oh my God. I know. I'm a sucker for Saka stuff. The only cigar that I'm not a big fan, it's the Sobremesa Brulee, because it's a little too sweet for me because it has a little sweet tip, and I'm like,
well,
I'm not
that's
a fan
a really
of that.
good cigar for I call that cigar the transition cigar.
For somebody that's
going from like something that's kind of flavored, if they want to go into like a legit cigar, that's a perfect cigar because it does have that initial note of sweetness. It has a hint of sweetness. It's right in the cap.
Yeah.
As you smoke, so that initial flavor, you're gonna get a little sweetness.
Yeah.
And then it kind of, as it's going through the filler, it kind of hits you with that cigar, that true cigar.
It's really good, very, very smooth. But it's just because of that beginning, it's too sweet for my taste. I don't like anything sweet or I don't know, flavor or anything like that. It's not flavored, of course, but I mean, it has the sweetness.
But I will tell you, that is probably one of our top sellers.
Oh, I know.
Of Dunbarton products here.
Oh yeah. And we have a lot of people that like the flavor stuff, and when we run out of those, I always send them to.
Yeah, that's a good alternate. Even though it's not a flavored cigar, let me just make that very clear. It's not a flavored cigar.
Well, it's a smooth, mild cigar, and it has the sweetness at the beginning. Yeah. And people like it. We have a customer that likes the tabacs. And when we out of tabacs, then he goes straight to the sobremesas. And we run out of the sobremesas. He's like, what the heck? Where am I going to smoke now? So,
these things are just flying off the shelves. Off the shelves. So, which is a good problem to have, So that just means we got to order more.
Oh, yeah.
So, Edka, get ready. We're about to place a big order because we got that event coming up, and we got to make sure we're stocked. All right.
Oh yeah. Is it me when I'm getting a little pepper again? I don't know. Are you like? How far are you? Let's see. Am I smoking faster? Yeah. There we go. I'm getting a little pepper again.
Well, I've gotten the pepper throughout the cigar. It's becoming a little more. Excuse me. It's coming a little more subtle.
Yeah, because it's like a little more creamier.
Yeah.
And the creaminess, maybe a little nutty as well.
It's enjoyable, guys. So
it's really good. Really,
to be
really
honest with you, it's a bolder cigar, but it's a doable cigar. So it's not something that I think, if you're a medium to full bodied cigar lover, I think this is something that you can enjoy as well, because it's not something that I'm like, getting dizzy over or like overwhelmed.
No.
It's
and I was scared. I was a little scared at the beginning, but
looks can be intimidating, right? I mean, look at that. It's a very dark, oily cigar, which is, in my opinion, is beautiful. I absolutely love it. The way it looks, the presentation, the box is beautiful. It's a very nicely presented cigar. And then the flavors behind it, man, that just adds to that. So
it's so good.
Yep.
You picked a good one. Good one.
So guys, I want to know if you have tried any of the Saka stuff, Dunbarton Tobacco Trust. Leave in the comments which one is your favorite. Obviously, they have a big line. They're constantly dropping some cigars. Muestra de Saka is another one that I absolutely love. If you know Muestra de Saka, that's the one that comes in a little box with the
little coffin.
The little coffin almost, right? Where the top slides down. And they have a bunch of different lines. They have the Valor. They have the, which one is it? If you know, you know. IYK. It's like he does a lot of cool stuff, which I love.
Cool names. Names.
Yeah. It's like now there's one that stands for now leave me the now leave me the F alone or something like that. So he uses hashtags and this and that. So it's very creative, very very cool. It makes it fun, because you never know what he's gonna drop next. And he's a very very to the point, blunt guy. I mean, I get the emails that get sent out to the retailers, and he gets right to the point. There's no fluff with Steve Saka, which I actually like that.
Yeah,
I like that stuff.
I
it
remember,
might rub some people the wrong way, but for me, I'm like, dude, hell yeah. That's your brand. That's how you want it represented. That's your call, man.
And that's something that he actually said. I don't know if it was 2-3 years ago. Somebody asked him, like, why aren't you more active on social media? And he posted a video and he said, do you want me to be more active on social media, or do you want me to be making cigars for you? What do you want me to do? Because I'm not an influencer. I'm a cigar blender. So what the fuck do you want me to do? and that's what he is. He's very blunt. And if it's the type of person. If you don't like him, you don't like him. But the cigars, you're gonna like.
Yep.
And that's what he says. It's this is my brand, and I do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Absolutely.
And that's how it should be. At the end of the day, it's his hard work and. The way he deals with his social media, or he doesn't deal with it, it's nobody's business. Yep. All you need to care about is this right here, this yumminess, because this is really, really, really good.
Yeah, guys, I mean, this is something you should absolutely try if you haven't tried it. It's a really, really good cigar.
Oh yeah, just like Italian food. I'm a foodie.
Yeah,
you can see
you and I both.
I love food. I can eat all day. I shouldn't, and I try not to. And that's why I'm always going up and down and wait.
Anya, I'm stealing this whole piece.
No, eat the whole thing.
I'm
we
stealing
have
the whole piece.
Just do it. Go for it.
So I might go a second or two while she talks. I'm going to be chewing.
Chug it. People, we talked about this before. The whole thing, like blending, is like cooking.
That's some good stuff. Dibartolo Foods, I'm telling you guys.
Yep, right here in Florida. If you're in South Florida, West Palm Beach, particularly this area, just go to Dibartolo Foods. Yeah, he he's a wholesaler,
Correct.
but also he has like a little grocery store that you
Yeah,
can
he sells to the public. He's open to the public.
Yeah.
Go in there, take a walk. It's a pretty unique space. It reminds me of like one of these New York stores where you walk in and you have the shelves with all the stuff. You have the register and you have all the items around the register. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool vibe for sure.
Oh yes.
It's not like your typical spot, like these commercialized places that everything is overly, neat and this and that. It's a very nice spot. And very unique stuff that's in there that you don't really see at your regular everyday grocery store. So definitely give them a shot.
The thing is that you go in there and you go, okay, I'm going to buy a bottle of wine. I'm going to buy some mozzarella. I'm going to buy, I don't know, some crackers. And then you end up going home with a bunch of other stuff. But he's like, oh, you know something? You need to try this sausage. It's so good. And then he keeps telling you. And then at the end of the day, you want to spend $50 and you spend $200. Because that's how Jimmy is.
Oh, man, it is so good.
So it's impossible, going in there with the mindset, oh, I'm only going to get one thing. No,
it's not gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna get way more than one or two. And I know this, I'm talking because I know every time I go there. And not only that, he has Christina there, his daughter.
Oh yeah.
And I love Christina. She's just like her dad.
Oh yeah, she's a firecracker, man.
Oh, they both are.
Which is awesome. It's awesome.
That's why they both.
You go there,
so
you get greeted nicely. They treat you like family. It's an amazing spot. Not only that, but they also cater food.
Oh yeah, they do. We get a lot of this stuff here.
They do parties, they do events, they do all that stuff. So, like Anya just mentioned, we do cater a lot from there over here for our events and stuff like that. So.
We get a lot of stuff for our events from there, and then because it's really good. And you go in there, my daughter is very picky, and every time she comes with me. She loves going to Jimmy's. Christina comes, hey Ashley, try this, and my daughter never tries anything when I tell her to try, and she's like, try this, and she puts it right in the mouth, and Ashley's like, okay, she eats it, and it's like going to some family member's house, and everybody treats you with, greets you with love and treats you with love, and that's why you end up coming out with so much stuff, because at the end of the day, you're going for one thing, you come out with 20, because they treat you with love, and you just want to keep buying and buying.
Yeah, they're great people.
They are.
How far are you?
I know.
You're still beating me.
Of course, because you're slow.
Well, remember last episode, what I say?
We talked about
don't smoke the cigar too fast, because then it overheats, it changes the profile of the cigar, yada, yada, yada. So I'm trying to really slow down, enjoy the cigar, and just have a good time. So, so this Mi Querida PapaSaka is...
Mi Querida Black PapaSaka.
Yeah, Mi Querida Black PapaSaka.
Really, really good stuff.
Really good stuff, man. This is amazing. So yeah.
We're going to have to take a little break.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Guys, this is a cigar that if you like those bold flavors, if you like something that is surprising to your palate, I definitely would recommend it, highly suggest it, give it a try. It's something that I would keep it in my arsenal. Whether you want to come into the lounge and smoke it here, or you want to pick it up, take it home, leave it in your humidor, and then, whenever you feel is right, sit back, enjoy it. You're really going to enjoy this, guys. Full of flavor. The creaminess, the notes of espresso, the notes of a little bit of pepper, the
you have a little nuttiness
the cocoa.
In there.
Yeah, you definitely get a little bit of nuttiness.
Oaky.
It's definitely a unique flavor profile in here that it's worth trying. It's worth trying.
And I know it's a limited edition. But if you're able to buy a box, some people, some retails will allow you to buy a box. Just buy a couple, save them.
Yeah.
Oh, smoke them. Don't save them.
Sure.
Again, we're here today. We don't know tomorrow. Smoke them,
Yep.
But definitely you need to get some of these. And as usual, we're going to have it in our website.
Stogiesamplers.com. We're going to have these available on our website. for a limited time because these are limited cigars. So if you don't pick it up, trust me, it's gonna be gone. So make sure you pick the cigar up. It's a very unique cigar.
Oh yeah.
Limited production. We don't know when the next time, if he's ever gonna come out with the cigar again. Right?
I hope he does.
So do I. So do I.
Hope he does.
So we have a number of boxes left. Make sure you pick yours up. I'm gonna put both options available on the website, right? So I'm gonna have the box option of both sizes, the PapaSaka and the Saka Khan. The PapaSaka is the smaller version. I don't know the exact dimensions, but for example, this one's probably like a, what do you say, like a Toro? No, not even. It's
it's like a Robusto. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Like a Robusto, right? Or like
okay, the PapaSaka is a 5.6, so 5 and 3/4,
5 and 3/4,
maybe by
just
48.
Shy of 5 and 3/4 by 48.
Yeah, and then the other one is 7 and 10 1/4.
So it's almost like a Churchill.
By 54.
So the other one's almost like a Churchill.
Like a
size.
Churchill, and this one is like a Toro,
like a Corona,
a Corona,
like a
Corona
double
grande,
Corona or something in that nature.
Something like that. Oh, I know it's good.
Yeah, we're gonna have both available on the site. Make sure you pick it up, guys. Like I said, once they're gone, they're gone. You might not ever see the cigar ever again. So this is something that you definitely wanna either hold in your humidor. I don't recommend that. Look, smoke it. Enjoy it. Truly enjoy the essence of the cigar. So yeah, StogiesSamplers.com. Check it out. Yeah, guys. So, like I said before, if you are a Dunbarton guy, any of the Steve Saka stuff. Put in the comments below, what is it that you smoke or you like? What's your favorite cigar from Steve Saka? Put it down in the bottom. Let's interact a little bit, and yeah.
Yeah, and remember, this is episode 8, brought to you by Dibartolo Foods.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, give Dibartolo Foods check them out for sure. I'm gonna put their link down in the bottom, phone number, website, Instagram information. So check them out. So with that being said, I mean, I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, it'll be a little shorter.
Yeah, a little shorter than usual, but
because we have to concentrate on eating now.
But absolutely, guys, highly recommend it. Definitely put it on your list.
Yep.
Give it a try. Like I said, StogiesSamplers.com. You could pick up your individual sticks, or if you want to buy it by the box. There's only going to be a few boxes available. I need to have them available for the customer base that comes in here. So only a few boxes available. So if you see it on the site, trust me, snatch it up, grab it, because you never know when you're going to get it again.
Yeah, until next time.
Until next time, light it up, baby. We'll talk to you guys soon. Later.